I don't do forex because it's mostly gambling, in my opinion. But I will do it and show you guys
Order
some
partially
tools and
filled.
some stuff on Godel as we ramp
Order
up
filled.
our capabilities there. So basically, every kind of trading I'm going to do just to show you how to do it on Godel because Godel is my main focus, and I want to sell you guys software and others. I want you to tell your Wall Street friends about it. Listen, FX, you can make money. I will show you how to do it the intelligent way. You can also gamble. And a lot of people just say, fuck it, give me the gamble. Gamble, gamble, gamble. Forex isn't that important for your portfolio. I mean, you can hedge out most Forex risk. Yeah, yeah, we can do advanced option strategies, Oscar, for sure. I was talking with the options expert last night who
Order
works at
partially filled.
a big investment
Order
bank,
filled.
and we're talking about how do we get market making tools into the hands of millions of people? How do we get delta hedging tools into the hands of millions of people? So I can give you programs that just print you money, assuming it's not going to always print you money, assuming that you think the stock is going to stay in a relatively um, narrow band. Okay. Now, you probably know how to do that manually, but I can do it in a way that, you just click a button, it does it for you, and you can pick 10 stocks for it to do that with.
Order
Um,
partially filled.
so I'm looking forward to sort
Order
of
filled.
showing you some of that stuff. Less so structured products and more so just algorithmic market making. Like there's a little bit of algos out there on some of these broker tools that are like, okay, we'll TWAP it for you or VWAP it for you. That's not really, you know, um, market making. Yeah, it's always going to depend on the market conditions for sure. But if you are fairly sure that the market for that stock is going to be pretty flat throughout the day, there's a lot of things you can do to extract money. Not too different from what a market maker does. And it's fairly simple. And then for option strategies, you can do the same thing with delta hedging. Yeah, it's less so based on technical analysis and just more you're just trying to what you're trying to do when you market make is you're trying to take advantage of the bid ask spread. Okay, you're trying to arbitrage. So on IonQ, the bid ask spread is super wide. Right now it's 3172 by 3175. So
Order
literally three.
filled.
If the market, if they hit you at the same time, you make 3 cents for free, right? So, and if you do that all day, every second, you're cleaning up. But it's obviously harder than it looks, harder than it sounds, and a computer can help you quite a lot. Oh, did you put more money in, Humphrey? Oh, jeez. It is a lot harder than it looks. Most people who try it get addicted and lose it. So I'm sorry. I hope you didn't put in a ton of money or something. Um, oh, good, 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 good. Yeah, I mean, the bounces on these stocks require you to just uh, find a stop loss you're comfortable with. And stop loss generally, whatever you think you're comfortable with, you got to double it. Yeah, it's probably a good time to stop then before it really hurts you. No, the bid and the ask are always going to be, you know, there's never going to be like a locked market or upside down market. It's more that you hope that somebody buys from you here and sells from you. Someone buys from you here at the ask, right, and sells to you here at the bid at the same time. And so the problem is, let's say the stock drops a bunch, because if they do, that's 3 free cents, right? But let's say a couple seconds go by, all right, and this is what happened in real life, actually. And you're looking at 31.78, which is right now, and 31.74. And let's say they hit you, let's say they hit you here, for 100 shares, let's argue. Well, now you are short 100 shares. And the mid price, which there doesn't even have to be a trade, you're already down a penny, right? Because you're short at 31.75. So now you repeat the trade. You're willing to sell 100 shares here and buy 100 shares here. Let's say they hit you here. Well, your blotter will say your average on the sell side is here, and your average on the buy side is here. And slowly but surely, it's probably the probability of your buys and sells being roughly the same is very high, because it's sort of random whether you get hit here first or get here first. It's somewhat random. But the key is that you're the best bid or best offer typically. So over time, ideally you should be able to extract the spread. But it's harder than it sounds. If you have a directional opinion, you can really do well. So I'll give you a software that, let's say, look, I don't like IonQ. I'm short. I think it's a short. So that when I am market making, I'm willing to sell more than I am willing to buy. And that would help the market making tool, really be willing to sort of press it more on the short side. I don't think networking matters too much, but you certainly have to do a little of it.
Order filled.
Nobody knows who you are.
Order partially filled.
Nobody cares, that's not good.
Order filled.
How much time do we have left? 3 hours? Okay, act accordingly. The only thing I don't like about interactive is when you have orders on both sides.
Order cancelled.
That kind of annoys me. Why can't you have orders on both sides of an options contract? I think it's related to regulations. But you should be able to have orders on both sides of an options contract. That seems like a bit of a silly prohibition.